Good morning. What time do we got, Dave? Do you know?
5:38.
5:38. So we're actually possibly leaving early, but not really. It's an exciting morning. We got the van completely loaded. Like, we can't load it anymore. I even put a kid in there. Wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. Zane's getting dropped off at his Nana's. Dave and I are on our way to the 2021 Canadian YouTube Bloggers Social. This is going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. But we have a 6-hour drive ahead of us, and we need to get going, don't we?
Yeah.
Is the van going to make it? We've got a lot of weight in here.
I don't think it's as bad as you think.
Yeah.
I think it's worse.
It's your baby. It's a brand new baby.
It's my baby.
Well, plus this one here.
Well,
Hey.
hang on. We can fix that. Okay. Lights out for him. He can go to bed. All right. Let's hit the road. All right, so we're 2 hours into the drive. Dave and I have been chatting so much that I completely forgot to get the camera out and film any bits of us actually on our journey. You know, the amazing sunrise that we saw coming past Toronto, all the bits of civilization as we went through it. We've just come off the one highway. We're heading south down to the next highway, which will be the last stretch of our journey. As it stands right now, we are about 3 hours out. We're making amazing time. 2 hours in to what should be a 6-hour drive, and we've only got about 3 hours left. So I think we've shaved almost an hour off of our trip already. It's not even 8 a.m. yet, and yeah, really happy with how this is going. Just an update on Zane in the back. He hasn't slept at all. He has been going now for, I think almost 24 hours now. He's so excited to get to his Nana's. So that's good. Dave is as equally excited. I think he may have peed a little when he found out that we were so close. But yeah, we're gonna keep traveling. Got the one stop to make to dump the spawn, and from there it's 2 hours to the campsite, where we'll get to meet up with the other YouTubers. So I'm gonna get back to paying attention to the road, because people are driving like twats. And yeah, we'll check in with you a little later. What's this one say? Hopefully we caught the sign.
I did with mine. Peter Rabbit, hippity hop.
Here comes Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail, hippity hoppity. Good trip.
This is gonna be good. Oh yeah,
That's the green
turn
dumpster.
left at the dumpster. I think that's what she said.
Yep. And there's my pin. I set a pin for this spot. So we stay right at the dumpster.
I remember coming back here.
There's 2 deer right there.
That's what she said.
No, there's 2 deer right there.
Oh.
You see that? This was the first campsite. Oh, this is. You got that shot, eh? Woman and baby. Wicked. All right. So if this is following my 10, we should be in the right spot. I think we passed the other. Middle of the day. Oh, we're in the right spot, right? Yeah, B, right? Yeah, we're in B12.
Vitamin B12. What's that good for?
I don't know. Stuff.
Good for your health.
Trailers there, wow.
They really wanted to keep driving home the fact that we weren't allowed to be here until like 2 o'clock or whatever. And then they gave us all the paperwork.
We got this grass road to go on to. Oh, I'm gonna bottom out.
He's traveling.
Here comes the meatball. I wasn't expecting to see other people here.
Some liquid? You got your windshield washer fluid or something?
Which post do you use?
That's Sean.
Yeah.
Andrew.
Which this is 14. There's everybody over there. Number 12.
At least we're on the high ground.
Here's number
Oh,
12.
We're way closer together than I thought. Like we command a lot of water, but
Okay. We made it. What do you think?
good thing we brought the barrow.
I think we made it.
Should we back in?
Not yet.
This is wild.
What do you mean?
This, lovely.
Yeah?
Look at it.
We haven't gotten that far yet.
Get out of the car.
Well, sorry, we're YouTubing.
Oh man, this is stunning.
Stunning is when we just turned the corner up there and saw 2 deer in the road.
Old deers.
No.
Sorry, mate.
Tasty deer, though.
Oh.
All right.
So, boys, how's it going?
Super.
oh, you know.
Super. Oh, sorry.
Jesus.
That wasn't me.
You want us out?
Yeah.
Look what's going on.
Johnny,
John,
what's
good to
going
meet
on,
you.
buddy? You too.
Andrew, nice to meet you.
too. Dave,
Hi.
finally meet you, bud.
Nice to meet the carp killer there. Crusher of big fish.
Right? Drive up was all right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we got a little bit screwed up in Morrisburg because that damn roundabout.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like, I went straight right to the water.
Yeah.
Because I want
Yeah,
to.
you got to check it out.
And then it was like, no, I should have turned left at the roundabout.
Okay.
But they were grading it, so I would have had to like wait for the grader to come around. It was just ridiculous.
You guys stopped in Trenton for a bit? Yeah, I was wondering if you guys were putting a line in the water.
No. My mom's in Trenton.
Oh, okay.
So we were just dropping the kid off for a weekend with his grandma.
Nice.
Gravel and clay bottom.
We got some weeds right here.
Yeah. So then there's another clear patch and then weeds again, eh?
Actually, this side's fucking way deeper than over there.
So you've got another 10 yards of weed there, Sean.
And then another clear spot.
More weeds. Only about that long though.
You're good. Stop fine.
Oh, are you concerned?
He almost died last weekend with Ben. He went under.
But he's not going to do it today.
No one's out there to grab him.
He can hold his breath for a minute, right?
I don't know, that beard might take him.
Deeper from here, so
Yeah, you're at your...
All I think of is Duck Dynasty. Happy.
As it goes round, it starts getting deeper and deeper.
It should all be good, eh? Yeah, there's going to be a lot of fish in there. So we need to keep Alicia out of there.
Come on, I gotta, you know what?
The rest of us want a chance, come on.
No, chance. I need to beat freaking Ginter.
Any of us need to beat Ginter. That is shallow there, eh? So listen, the SSF starts at midnight. We can't have you crush us all. You need to give us a fighting chance. I have the feeling that you're going to be able to get a big one out of any of these swims, whereas the rest of us have to work at it.
Yeah, we have to struggle.
It's all about the pineapple, boys. It's
All about the pineapple.
Always has been.
It's the only thing I use. Pineapple. That's it.
You backing up this pineapple thought?
I'm gonna. If she's calling pineapple, I'm going with it.
I'm serious. That's the only bait I've ever used.
I'm not going to fish with pineapple the first day.
Sean.
This is for. No, I can't say it.
Okay, so because
We can edit. We can edit everything. No.
Okay, this could always be recorded. I gotta watch what I say.
but what's going on here is like everybody's so laid back
Yeah.
that they don't care where they go, but you and I want the same swim.
Right.
You gotta have that tension in the storyline.
Oh, yeah.
So
There's
you
lots
guys
of
gotta
tension.
go for that.
Can you not-
Tension in the
Can you not
storyline.
feel the tension?
Yes, it's building.
So-
This might come down to an arm wrestle.
Longest wins.
Never arm wrestle a Brit.
I would say
Straw.
go with this.
You really want that swim, eh?
Yeah, actually, I really do. Like, I'm happy with all of them, but that one is...
So what happens if you don't get the stick that you want?
And where are you going?
Yeah, it's good to establish these rules
Well,
ahead of time.
the longest gets to pick.
No, but then
And where's the second spot?
14.
Oh.
but what if that's what somebody else wants?
Well,
Never
you'll have to
even-
fight with Alicia. I'm not doing that.
I just wanted to throw that out there.
Yeah, it would just
can be.
blow everyone's mind.
I've seen her in military bars before, yeah. I wouldn't go that far.
Okay, so I really need to win this.
Oh, that's the long straw.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh!
Longest end.
Well done, man.
There you go.
Okay.
What an arsehole.
You made it as fair as possible.
Best two out of
You did.
It doesn't bother me, man. Honestly, it doesn't bother me.
Okay, so here's the next question.
Yeah.
And I'll propose this, because I definitely want that spot.
Yeah.
My question to you would then be, would you like to join me over there? Because Dave is happy going anywhere.
Well, I have to fish with this man.
Ah.
We've got stuff to
You got
discuss.
stuff to discuss.
Yeah.
Cuddle buddies for life. Because it's going to get cold, right? All right. I wanted to make sure that
But
you
I
making
mean,
it fair.
Nathan, you should have a look down there, man. You'll love it.
I don't know, I'm liking it here. Just by like what I saw on the satellite stuff.
Oh, we got to draw straws now too?
We're gonna run out of battery. No.
Because there's lots of room there.
Well, that's you seem to know. You seem to say that there's more space over there, and I don't. We need to go look at these spots. We're still in the process of setting up. Things are going smooth. Dave is almost set up. I got the big bivvy out, the Chateau de Jean. Yeah, I haven't had this one out in a while. And yeah, it's a little bit dark in here, but it's the home away from home. I got like everything in here. Stuff everywhere, gear everywhere. So, just have to set up the rods and the pod, and then I'm ready to start putting bait out. And fishing the same swim with us is going to be Wayne.
Hey.
And Nathan, who's hiding right now. We'll find him. Wayne's going to leave his rods right here so that I can trip on them as I run by. So Nathan from Improved Carp Angling will be camped here. So the nice thing is when you look directly from his bivvy, you can look into mine. so we can keep an eye on each other and see what we're up to. Make sure that nobody's doing anything sneaky. Where's he hiding?
Oh, surprise. There he is.
And there's Nathan.
Yep.
With a
Almost.
power pack. My goodness. Somebody's here for a long haul.
Lots of camera batteries to charge up.
Yeah, I'm going to use my van. I got USB plugs in that van all over the place. I charge my power pack on the way here.
Is that one of the features you looked at when buying it?
No, I didn't realize it until after I bought it. It has like 20 USB spots.
What's this?
Oh, that's a cushion. That's fancy. I can't see with the sun in this. Okay, I think we should go see some of the other guys that are here. It's, we got, as I said, Dave is right there, right next to me, representing Monster Carp Tackle this weekend, and my teammate with Team Savage for the SSF, for the Canadian Carp Society, as is Kevin, but Kevin's in Peterborough this weekend for his daughter's rowing, so I'm sure he'll put a line in the Trent River. But we're gonna pop over here. We've just skipped an empty swim. That's where Will be from Will Machette Carp Fishing. He's gonna be in kind of in between us. Let's see, and here we have Andrew.
What's going on?
From Actually Andrew Fishing.
That's right. First time out on the St. Lawrence, hoping to see if we can get a little action. I'm with the best though, so got high hopes.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun.
So. I think so. I got a good feeling.
I think you got a great spot. You're set up with Sean and Alicia from Carping with the Martins. You know, that's
What's going on, guys?
that's the high class YouTubers. You know, they're living in luxury with their hotel on the river.
Doesn't have a big enough tent for me.
Well, look what you get though.
I know.
So
Air mattress.
yeah,
The
screw
reason I don't have it is because you called it a tent.
screw the bivvy. Like, wow, that's impressive.
It is.
And it was free.
I'm
And
gonna be curious to see how diving out of there on the night bite's gonna be, though.
Yeah.
I know exactly how it's gonna
I'm
be.
gonna clothesline myself on one of those poles.
That's gonna be funny.
Fish will be gone by the time I get to it.
Eh,
Good action.
I don't think it's gonna be an issue with the bay that you guys have got here.
Yeah.
Like with the wind pushing in, it's actually died off a little bit, eh?
This is the perfect time to start spamming.
Yeah. I just got to set up the rods in the pod, and then I'm ready to start putting bait out. Dave is almost ready to put bait out, so we're gonna get started.
Beauty.
Get some fish
Let's
out.
rock and roll.
Yeah. So like I said, Will is gonna be kind of in between Andrew and I,
Oh, is that?
a little bit later. He thinks we're putting mothballs in the swim. None of us want to do that. We just put him in the spot that's the absolute shallowest with the most snags. So when he watches this, he'll find out. But for now, we'll kind of leave it a secret. But yeah, we need to get rocking. We need to get bait out, and then we will check back in after that when we have a nice chat with the group. And yeah, the weekend has begun. It's party time. Excellent. Wee, 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 wee. So it's 3:30. So we've been here 3.5 hours, just kind of deciding how we were going to set up and who was going to be in what pegs. We have 4 pegs for all of us that are here. And this peg that we're set up in, Dave and I, we're actually sharing it with Nathan and Wayne. They're fishing to the left, we're fishing to the right, and it just looks prime. We've got the wind supposed to be coming right in at us, as well as the bay where Sean, Alicia, and Andrew are. I think tonight's going to be a little bit quiet, but I really think that tomorrow and tomorrow night are going to be insane with the fish moving in on our baits. I can hear the spalms going. They're already putting bait out there now. Dave is just doing a little bit of a let around and getting the new braid on his reels tightened up. I have not put bait out yet. I am fishing completely different than everybody else. I brought 0 particle. So Dave will be putting Particle out to my left where he's fishing, but I'm going to try and fish further, and I'm going to do a completely different setup and bait on all 3 rods. I'm about to tie up a hinge stiff rig, so my right hand rod will be a hinge stiff rig with a pop-up, and I'm just going to throwing stick some boilies around it. I've got I think I've got about 15 kilos of boilies with me. I was going to bring another 10, but we ran out of room in the van. So I'm just going to do a single hinge stiff to sit on top of the weeds out there, so it kind of just is fishing wherever it lands, with just some single freebies out around it. My middle rod, I'm going to use an inline lead, so lead clip with the hinge stiff on the right, inline lead in the middle with a solid bag filled with pellets, and I got a whole separate new pack. This big Corda case. This is the biggest of those Corda compact cases, and there's I think there's just over 4 kilos of pellets in there, and I can actually smell them through the bag, probably just through the little opening in the zipper. But those are glugged with a little bit of pineapple liquid. It's all mixed flavored pellets. I don't actually remember. I think it's mostly the dynamite. There was a nutty dynamite pellet that was in there, and a few others, a bunch of dynamite ones. But they're glugged with some Munch pineapple syrup, and they've been soaking for a couple of days in that. That's what's going to go in the solid bag. And then on my left hand rod, that's also going to be out far like the right hand. But that one, while it will have boilies scattered around it, I'm going to put a little PVA stick, a little mesh stick. I got a little refill for my stuff. That's just going to be a blowback rig. They'll all have different colored baits. I think the end line with the PVA stick is going to have a little wafter on it, yellow wafter dumbbell. Right hand will probably be something pink, because it's going to be higher up. That'll probably be a pink pinana or a pink fruit. And then the left hand rod with the stick will most likely be either one of the Shimano yellow or maybe a Northern Special, if I can find it. I've got so many different things in each of these bags. I'm probably going to have to rip them all apart to find where each thing is. I don't even know where my spot is. I'm going to try and do 0 spotting tonight. I'm just going to do boilies with the stick and with the solid bag. So that's my game plan, at least going into the first night. I might completely change that in the morning. The 4 of us over here are going to work together, so if somebody has had 2 fish on yellow, we'll put more rods on yellow. If somebody's catching on pink, we'll put more rods on pink. If somebody's getting more bait fish out further than the close-in ones, then we'll probably all fish out. We're going to work together as a bigger group, just to narrow it down so that we all try to catch and we all have fun. Despite the fact that this is technically, even though it's a social, it's a YouTuber match. I think Nathan and I, when we were organizing this, we talked about the winner just being the biggest fish will get a trophy. So that makes it a little bit more exciting. We haven't even really told everybody yet. You'll see us a little bit later. We're going to actually get everybody together and have a nice little chat. Right now it's been a very relaxed kind of setup, but hearing spods hit the water and seeing people casting and letting around, a little bit more excitement. It's happening. We're here, a really great group of people, and it's time to start fishing. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to get this rig tied up. I'm going to get these 3 put together and out there, and it's time for the fun. It's going to happen. Check in with you later. We're definitely early evening at this point. It looks like Will is going to be here around 7:30ish, which is probably not much more than an hour, hour and a half away. So I think we're going to wait for him before we kind of get together as a group and kind of celebrate that we're all here. Have a little chat about what we're actually doing here, and yeah, just time to take a bite to eat. Everybody else is eating. Sean and Alicia over there made some amazing steak. We've had a few pieces of that, just incredibly tasty. Wayne is over there cooking chicken vindaloo. I don't know what Andrew's having. Dave's probably got a can of stew. Nathan's got a stove out, but I saw him with a pot noodle. I am going to be doing chicken fajitas. Sweet and sour chicken fajitas. I'm going to add in some fresh mushrooms. Most of my stuff I kind of prepared through the week and then froze it so that it would stay cold longer in the coolers. But what's important is the beer is cold. Cheers. So even though we're fishing, I think we all have our lines out now. I don't know if anybody's 100% kind of with where we're sitting right now. I have one rod out about as far as I was hoping to. The other two didn't go according to plan. So with them falling a little bit short, I still stuck to my game plan. I put out about 1.5 kilos of boilies. Just spread them around all three. Right hand rod is a hinge stiff. Bombed out as far as I could put it, just as a single amongst boilies. Middle rod is a solid bag. That one fell a little bit short because I didn't realize that that reel was actually still clipped up from a previous session. So that's a little bit shorter than I had hoped. The left hand rod, that one, it looked like it landed further right than it was supposed to, but it's definitely drifted somehow or moved far left from where it was supposed to be. It's past my kind of my left far bank marker. So they're kind of spread out, but that one's about halfway in between the middle rod and the right hand rod distance-wise. So I'm kind of happy with where the coverage is, but because they kind of fell shorter than planned, Dave started spotting out his particle, some maize and some peanuts. I couldn't help myself. Kind of going against the plan, but I put a few spalms out of the particle just to help spread it around over the course of the 3 that I kind of have everywhere. So we are fishing, not at 100%, but I will redo them kind of right before or at dark. Not expecting too much out of tonight. My expectations are really more into tomorrow evening and tomorrow night as we really load the bait in. And the wind that was pushing right in, that's died right off. There's very little breeze here now. So that could play a factor in as well, where we were kind of hoping the fish would push in. And we'll have to see. Nathan has seen one fish rise, but it was probably 200 yards out. And yes, he's eating pot noodles. I can see him from here. Hey Nathan, how's those pot noodles? Are they spectacular? He's not telling me. He's not telling me. Oh well. I'm gonna get cooking, and then I'll have something to eat. And we'll see how it goes. Something may happen tonight, something may not happen tonight. But what matters is we're all here together, we're all having a good time, and it's gonna be fun. No matter what, it's gonna be fun. I am hungry. We just realized that Dave and I have not eaten at all today. We left. He left his place just after 4. Was at my house for 5. We packed up and we were on the highway for 6, and just didn't eat. We didn't stop for anything other than to drop the little guy off, and that was it. So definitely hungry. All right, time to dig in. Hopefully I didn't make this terrible. And Dave's having stew. Holy, that's hot. I let that sit for almost 5 minutes. Oh, I think I burned my lip with that. So good. Oh yeah, that's tasty and painful. Okay, the fat guy's gonna feed himself here. I gotta dig right into this. Check back with you later. I was just doing dishes and I saw Sean running.
I just heard on the flash.
So you guys heard the beeps.
In there.
Does it feel like a sheephead?
It's not. There's no fight. Oh, there's a fight. Yeah, we're on.
Can you grab my camera? Should be. Oh crap! It's over on the picnic table way over there.
You just let go.
No.
Lost him. Yep. Oh, never mind.
No.
What is that? What the fuck is that? What is that?
Is that a chub?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's a chub.
Fish.
Is it?
Yeah, look at him though.
Dude, it's covered in blood.
Yeah, he got chomped by a muskie. Look at that. Look at the teeth
That
marks
makes
in
sense.
that.
Yeah, there was weight on that.
So
He
now
had
we.
a muskie on with this
Yeah.
on. Man.
So he.
Fresh.
He
So
is-
that was
that's-
that's why it came off. It was holding. You had a muskie holding that.
Oh, I wish I had my underwater
Look at
camera
the
on that.
teeth on that. Look at the tooth
There's
marks.
chunks sticking out of the side of
Yeah.
it.
That's a big muskie.
I'm like, I felt it let go.
That is awesome.
That's a first, for sure.
Too bad we couldn't have. Oh yeah, I wish we could have seen it.
There's definitely not going to be a release video on that.
Okay. So Andrew, just so you know, there's a key piece of information here.
Yeah.
That's your blank saber.
Yeah, true. What time does the competition start? Oh wait, no. Yeah, it doesn't count.
I'm just impressed by the size of the teeth marks on that.
I'm still processing what's going on right now.
That's insane.
Wow.
So does that classify as a double header or no?
Right?
So I'm not walking my bait
Oh,
out
yeah.
anymore, knowing
That,
holy.
No doubt. Like I was just
look
out
at the
there.
chunks of that.
I've never seen a fall fish that big. I gotta get this guy back in there and get that muskie his dinner.
Yeah, right. I'm not wading back out there.
Why not?
We got big muskie cruising.
Does that count
So?
as using live bait on one of your rods?
Yeah, yeah.
If he would have landed the muskie, yeah. No. Okay.
Why did your hands like that?
What did you? What was the key bait to catch that fall fish?
Yeah, that on 18 mil pop up.
An 18 mil.
18 mil sweet stem pop up.
That is awesome.
Yeah. I don't think this guy's swimming away. Oh my.
Hey, we got sturgeon.
Are we allowed?
No, they're not legal yet.
No, I don't think so. It kind of swam away, right?
Yeah, it's, oh, he's right there. So my battery died halfway through, but what happened there was I hooked a fall fish. It's fall fish?
Fall fish.
Yeah.
On an 18 mil sweet
That was
stem
wild.
pop-up.
I saw you running and I was just like, I hope something's happened.
Me and Nathan just looked over and seen him just book her to the bank. I was like, oh, there's a fish. Insane. Never expected that to happen though.
But
Yeah,
to
my
see
battery
some,
died halfway through too, so it wasn't all on
to
video.
see that something's attacked that while he was bringing it in.
That was
probably
cool.
holding it. That was.
I think
that
it was
cool.
already on. I think it was on there. Must have been for a while. The muskie's probably what set off my my alarm, and then
I've had fall fish that have actually taken nice little runs though. You do get a little
Do you?
action out of some of them.
I knew there was weight on there, man. I could feel it going, and then just loose.
Yeah,
No.
as soon as you said you lost it, I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Clearly that was just the muskie letting
And that
go.
was fresh blood just
Yeah,
dripping.
oh, yeah.
The tooth marks on that
Yeah,
were
yeah.
about ½ inch diameter. Like, that's crazy.
That's
And they were fishing, what, like 5 feet of water?
Well, that one was my far one.
Okay,
So
yeah.
probably where yours are, like
Yeah.
not where we were spotting out.
Yeah. Yeah, we're fishing about 7 feet of water.
That was
right
exciting.
on top of that weed bed too, so the
Oh,
muskie are cruising on that weed
Yeah.
bed.
On my giant pop-up, yeah.
That is just remarkable.
Yeah.
The size of the fall fish's mouth.
Yeah.
That was exciting. That was
cool.
So exciting.
That's a good way to get some action. Dave, where's your net? Where's your net?
Right there. And you're in close too.
What am I on here? Oh, just a big pile of weed. No.
Did it come off? No way. Took you around a rock. No way. No way.
Was it running like a carp?
Only for like
That was sounding like a good run, yeah. Oh,
With the method feeder.
yeah. Oh,
Damn. Well, at least it wasn't a muskie, eh, Andrew?
yeah. Well, that happens,
That
but
was
the plus side is
Run.
they're on us already.
And he's in close.
Yeah. That makes me very happy about
Yeah.
my
Well,
margin.
look at this, man. Boy,
This carpy is hell right now.
yeah. This is gonna be real good.
Sorry, Dave.
Wait a minute. Whoa. What's on that pop-up? Wicked! Get in! Hashtag message on a boilie. Mine are sitting here doing pretty much nothing. That one. Pretty motionless. We have got the carpy wind. I don't know if you can actually. Oh, this is bright. Okay, so Will has arrived. We're gonna kind of chat with everybody in the morning when it's actually light out. It might be raining. We can hear thunder where we are now. But so far, Andrew's had that fall fish that a muskie must have grabbed. And now Dave's just had a run. We weren't expecting really anything to happen tonight, but especially this early, it's only like 8 o'clock, 8:30. Stuff's happening. That's exciting. I think I'm gonna get some glow sticks out here though, so it's a little bit safer for us on the rocks, and yeah, it's looking good so far.
little unboxing video. Thank you very much, Andrew, stopping in at Carp Kit on his way here today.
Very welcome.
Also, Andrew is from actually Andrew Fishing. So, roasted nut, Munch Baits PVA friendly mix. Good stuff, good stuff. I've heard nothing but good reviews from that. And the hot seeds, which I actually have not had the pleasure to use at all.
You'll love those.
I've been told that these are quite good as well, and obviously also PVA friendly particle.
I can speak highly for the candy grains myself.
Yeah. Got some leads. I got some Pink Fruit 18 mil
Killer.
pop-ups.
Killer.
Killer. I've been told very good things. I've been using the 5K bags. Oh yeah, they certainly smell the part. Pass those around, right? That's what we do, right? Here, take one. Take. Here, pass it around, man.
There's not going to be many left by the time.
And then, of course, we got.
Hey, are we doing a reveal party?
We're having ourselves a little unboxing video, Sean.
I like unboxing.
And there's a big stack of lids for you. Not for you though, actually. No, no. No, those are the FN pears. I got some 4 ounces. Thanks, Bob. Look what I got, John.
I like pink fruit.
Hot seeds.
Is there anything else in there?
Oh, got some roasted nut. No candy grade.
What else you got? Come on.
That's all I got. It's Bob. I didn't really pick
That's
up.
it?
I didn't pick up a lot. This cost me enough.
So you got nothing good?
I got lots of good stuff.
Oh.
I like pink fruit.
That's
Oh, that was anticlimactic.
I know. I needed a few things. That's all.
You guys and your big boys.
Yeah,
14
18
mils.
millers.
14 mils, man.
I have a lot of 14s. Go on then.
14 mils.
Wait a minute. Who was that beep? Was that you?
That's me.
Andrew.
No, not me.
No, that was a Nash beep.
That's me. Oh.
Hang on. Let me see this. Will had a couple of bleeps, but I didn't think it was actually a fish. Turns out that it was technically a fish. Is that a bullhead?
Yeah, that's a fat.
We got one fin though. That's why it didn't even peel off. It was just ding, ding, ding. That's hilarious. Alright, so we got a fall fish. We got a
A
catfish.
chopped up fall fish. We've now had a catfish. We've had a couple carp lost so far.
Alright.
Right, well, the fish are showing up, boys. So hopefully the next one's a carp.
Andrew, does that count? It was a catfish.
I think it
Oh, come on.
will accept it.
You're too nice.
I just thought
How does that catfish sound?
Yeah.
That's a camera. I know. Every time it does that, I think my alarm's going
Yeah.
off.
This is a treacherous freaking swim to get into. We're gonna die on these pathways. You're just making your own, eh? Good morning. Last night was a fun night. Really good time with these people. We all sat around the fire, sharing stories, sharing ideas about how we do our channels, some of the little tips and tricks that we're figuring out, you know, programs that we use to edit, stuff like that. The whole point of what this YouTuber Social was about, to share ideas and have fun together. That really came together last night, and it was great. These are some fun people. As far as fish goes, Andrew from Actually Andrew Fishing, he had that chub. Our theory on that is that the chub probably grabbed his pop-up at some point, but was too small to actually set off any indication. And then basically it was just like a piece of static bait, and I figure a big muskie or a big pike came along and grabbed it. So when he was playing that in and he thought that he lost it, that was just the predator letting go, because that fish came in with all kinds of fresh cuts and blood. So something was holding that while he was bringing it in. So not what we were after, but exciting nonetheless. It was pretty... Oh man. I'll let you know why I'm not moving on that in a minute. Yeah, a little while later, I think a little bit later than expected, Will did show up. So we've got the whole group here that we're you know, set to actually be able to arrive. Unfortunately, 2 channels that were invited weren't able to make it due to other commitments. Galen from ONT Carping and Paul from Team Carp. So they will join us next year. We'll make sure of that. We do miss them. We wish they would have been here, but unfortunately, you know, they have other things that they have to worry about. As far as time-wise goes, we just couldn't make it. So I'm looking forward to next year already, just to have them there. But once Will got here, he had to set up in the dark, in the wind. You know, that sucks. But he went out there, he was spotting, he put his lines out, and tons and tons of indication from the drifting weed, just like the rest of us. he ended up getting that great big fat bullhead catfish. That was funny. Once the rain started, around 11:30, we all kind of dispersed from the fire pit, and our social kind of retired to our respective bivvies. This bivvy is huge, and I always forget how comfortable it is in here. I've got stuff everywhere, and I've still got a clear path to get out the door. Literally every bag is pulled apart completely. I'm going to have a massive sort out and pack up tomorrow for sure. But yeah, just crawled in my bed and kind of finished my beer, sipping at it a little bit until I was kind of dozy. And then I started to get a little bit more odd indication than just the waves and the weed. So I went out there. Sorry, I jumped ahead. You would have seen that actually Dave had a fish on right before Will had his bullhead, I think. Yes. So I've jumped ahead. So Dave did actually have a fish on, but he wasn't the only one that had a fish on. So when Dave, his alarm went and we all came running over here, Wayne was actually coming out. He had just lost one. And then Dave unfortunately lost his to that. That must have wrapped around a rock. After that, that's when we went back to the fire, had our nice social, and Will got his catfish, and then no other bites after that. So once I was kind of tucked in for the night, I got those weird indications, and I went out, and my lines were wiped out for the second time by weeds, which sucked. So I had to redo them all again. I redid all three at midnight. While I was standing there, the middle rod got taken out again. I redid that. Then I left it. It's a different rod. It's not the same one that was going. Then basically came up here and tucked in, and I was ready to just try and get some sleep. And at 1 a.m., more of the same. And all three rods have been wiped out again. At the point where they had so much weed on them, even though I'm fishing almost completely locked up just to deal with the wind and the weeds, it was still just ticking line off. So I just, at 1 a.m. I just cranked them in, put them all on the pod, lines out for the night, came in, kicked my shoes off, wrapped up in my blankie, and got some sleep. I woke up around 4 a.m. It's the right hand rod doing that. At 4 a.m. I woke up. I was thinking about putting them back out. The rain and the wind were something else, so I didn't. And I went back to sleep. And didn't really sleep much, but kind of restless and just cozy, listening to the rain, chilling in the chateau here. It was a peaceful morning. But now it's 20 to 8. Nobody else is stirring, nobody else is moving. About 15 minutes ago I just went down with some PVA sticks, and I wanted to get my lines back out. And I can see that Dave, Nathan, and Wayne, all four of us that were fishing along here, they have all pulled their lines in at some point through the night as well. I don't see any slings out there. I've had no reports of anybody getting fish yet. So I don't think any fish came out. I think everybody just kind of gave up on the weeds. So I put all three of mine out, and now I'm getting some of that indication. I've dropped my tips down completely, hoping that that'll make a difference. Kettle's boiled. Yeah, the tips are down, so I'm getting some indication again, but I'm fishing again. You know, go all night without having your lines in, that kind of eats away at me. So after about 15 minutes of laying in bed, realizing it was light out and that I should put them out, it was just like, yeah, I gotta go do that. So I got 3 lines out, couple of PVA sticks and one single, just blasted out with a hinge stiff. I am going to do a tactical change this morning. I think I'm going to probably leave the hinge stiff and quite possibly leave my solid bag rig, but I'm probably going to change the solid bag rig to more of a natural bait than a pop-up or a boilie. I think I'm going to go with some larger particles like maize, and I think I'm going to change my bottom bait rig with the blowback to choddy. Maybe just wing a naked chod out and let it sit on top of those weed patches instead of trying to drop it in the right in the little pockets of it. So I can get a choddy out there to just sit on top of the weeds. Maybe I can kind of pick off a quick bite. So right now, kettle's boiled. I'm going to have a coffee and wake myself up. Bass boats ripping through. You know, I will fish through some pretty extreme weather, but I won't go out on a boat in it. And these guys are nuts. But it's cool to see. Cool to see them ripping by. So yeah, coffee, rig adjustment on 2 rods, and then hopefully by then other people will be up and we can have a little bit more of a social. The rain's not as bad now. The wind is still rough, but I think it's fishable. I'm not 1000% sure, but when I was down there putting the rods back out, I'm about almost 1000% sure I saw a fish rise right over where I put all the boilies last night. A little further than I can get to with my casts into the wind right now, but I think there's fish on the bait. So yeah, probably about the next hour I'll adjust those 2 rods and we'll be fishing a little bit more effectively. Yeah, that's where we are right now. It's your morning update. 10-minute rant of this is what's going on. But it is beautiful out here, and I'm enjoying it. It's a good time. Okay, I need a coffee. Well, a bit of an update. I can't reach my phone to see what time it is. I don't think it's midday yet. Just cooking up a brunch. Sausages, mushrooms, potatoes, eggs and beans. Dave and I are going to eat well this morning. So here's the thing. When I talked to you last, I was letting you know kind of what went on last night and how I had just redone my rods. While I was talking to you, Nathan had a run, and it unfortunately came off. It turns out that Wayne did not lose 1 last night, but he lost 2. And oh, there's Dave.
Are you talking to the camera?
Yeah.
I'll leave you to be.
Yeah, he lost a 2nd fish in the middle of the night, unfortunately. So there's been a fair bit of activity. It seems that all the runs from what we suspect are carp have come from this side. Sean and Alicia, Will and Andrew down there haven't had any signs of carp, like as far as runs go. Andrew did get another fall fish this morning. So there's stuff happening, there's stuff moving around. But right now the wind in this storm is so bad that I'm just getting wiped out constantly. So right now I've got my choddy that I put out there. I can't keep it out far. I cast to my right and it drifts all the way around my other 2 rods and ends up, I took out all of Dave's rods at one point. So Unfortunately, it's tough conditions, but I'm confident that we can catch here. I really do think we have a good chance. Wayne and Nathan have seen a lot of fish rising. The way they're positioned with their bibbies, they can see the water very well. I've got some really tall grass between me and the rods, so I can't see it very well. Oh, there's a bee. Get out of here. So yeah, there's fish about. There's fish nearby. There's stuff going on. We just haven't figured out that one pattern to really lock it down yet. And I have yet to get a run. So I'm going to eat. I'm confident with the rigs that I've got out there now. I've got my solid bag rig out with a supple braid and a little wafter. I've got the hinge stiff out there as well still. And I got the choddy, which is now moving even though I put that closer instead of putting it out so far. The only thing I don't know is if I loosen the drag off enough for it to still move. I'm a little bit worried that I'm fishing a little bit too locked up trying to hold in this wind with the weeds. One thing's for sure, if the wind drops, we're going to do well. I need to go make adjustment to that rod. I'll check in with you, hopefully, if I get to actually eat this at some point. That just come out of nowhere, didn't it? I called for Sean, I don't think he heard me. Really raining on the camera here.
You want a net? You have waders on? If you want to keep
We need to get the other guys over here, but they didn't hear me.
Get in.
Yes.
Thanks, Dave.
That's exciting. There's a fish. I'm gonna get everybody else. Hi.
Looks like Nemo. Little piece of the fin missing down there, it looks like.
Whose is it? Wayne's?
Yeah. It is. He was nailed, eh?
Yeah, well and truly. That means I've got to get the scales out and stuff.
Somebody's already on that for you, behind you.
Epic. Well done, Smitty.
Thanks, man.
Get in, lads.
Good run, too.
Hey,
Let's,
Wayne. You already said.
let's hope this is the first of many, many today.
That's Nash written on it.
That's just a great sign.
He can't use that.
But it's already zeroed.
We needed that.
Okay, we needed that.
Uplifting fish.
That's. I was just saying to Amanda, any fish today is going to be a success story.
Oh yeah.
We were literally just talking about that, too.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Oh. Insane.
How was the fight, Wayne? was a bit logy.
It came in.
Came in.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Swam in circles.
Managed to avoid Nathan's lines. It went
Look
under both
at,
of mine.
look at it, pooping out. Yeah, that one's been feeding, so they've definitely been on the feed for a while. That's at least an hour's worth. Yeah.
Is that munch? Taste it.
Yeah. Give that a little look-see.
That's cream seed.
It's creamed all right.
Nice.
I'll give it £10.
Thick fish.
That's a start.
It's a gimpy fish, is what it is.
I wonder if this is that 10:25 fish you were talking about, Nathan. What time is it?
No, it's past that.
Is it?
Yeah, it's that.
No, not quite. Yeah.
Yeah, £10.
10 pound on the nose. Good call, Smith.
Fish number 1.
That's a great start, buddy. Great start. Congrats, man.
Thanks.
Good
It's
for
all
you.
uphill from here.
That's the motivation fish we all needed right there.
Just changing the
First fish of the bloggers match, and the first fish of the SSF, as far as we know.
Say again, man?
So this is the first fish of the bloggers match, but also the first one of the SSF that we know of.
Absolutely.
Paul Ferrito posted one this morning.
Oh, I'm cooking right now, too.
So am I, to be honest.
Yeah, picture on it. It can burn.
Wow. No, let's get him back.
Beauty. I'll come down to the water with you there, Wayne. Take the video.
Go fella.
There he goes.
Woo! Get in. Beauty.
Yeah, I think everybody needed that. Yeah, fish. Well done, man.
We're just getting back in the bibby to
We were just standing there.
sorted.
We were literally just standing there, and it went again.
Amazing.
Any further proof that we're on the St. Lawrence? There it is. Nice dark one, Wayne. Nice dark fish. Yes, sir!
Bang, bang. It's not the same fish, right? Well, longer.
This one's got a nice black scale on it.
Well done again. Excellent net job, Dave.
Thank you, sir.
Every time I'm out in the waders, just want to upgrade.
I think that one's probably a little bit smaller.
Yeah,
Nice
this is
fish though, man.
£8, I reckon. Yeah,
Look at that nice dot. Yeah.
8 pounds and 8 minutes later.
Yeah.
Nicely done, Wayne. Back to back, bud. You're on fire right now. All right, mothballs and Wayne swim.
Yeah.
He's on the board now.
That's what car fishing is all about right here, everyone. This camaraderie. Look at this.
Everybody just literally runs for the first rod that goes.
My heart goes just as fast for big fish as it is
Right?
my rod.
Oh, that would be
9 1/4.
Fish number 2 for the SSF
Nicely
for
done,
Wayne.
man.
Well done,
Nicely
my friend.
done, sir.
Thank you very much. Let's get this guy back.
I think we can all agree Wayne's on dinner duty tonight now.
Yep. Wayne's gonna go out and buy beers for everybody.
This is awesome. We're on the freaking. Woo!
get the kitty litter buckets in there too, folks.
Hashtag special kitty.
Wrong direction.
Don't wake it up.
He likes you that much.
Back in the swing.
Quarter splash. And gone.
Get out.
Wait a minute. Pop after two, okay? That's all very bad.
Woo! Alright, so they're down here. Passing it up.
I did not want to sprint from the bathrooms like that. Oh, I saw him running.
You used to sprint into the loo in the other direction.
Yeah.
Love it.
Is he using your bait, sir?
Yeah, maybe.
The east side of the point is getting the action this morning. How's that feel, Nathan?
Oh yeah, chaos.
Good job, Nathan.
Yeah, rookie! Amateur hour! Amateur hour! That weed isn't helping either though.
I'm gonna have to invent a Will's talking filter. Just so you can stop dropping F-bombs.
True. See Pendlebury. Well, fish rolls out there. See that too? Yeah.
That's not a bunch of bait to pop up on there.
What's that? No. Is that a northern special? What is that? Classified.
Well, Nathan.
Nice to be off the mark, though.
That's a pretty looking fish, actually.
That's a beautiful
Fish
dark
number
one, man.
for the Hog Squad. Represent.
Another SSF fish.
Quick wait on
3 in an hour. Chaos.
It has begun.
Now every beep, it's just ding.
Everybody's jumping, yeah.
Ding.
I have my rods out at the moment, so I have to retie.
I made it about 2 steps back to go check my rod. I'm running back. Got the skate.
Wow.
10 and a half.
That's heavier than I thought it was going to be. Yeah.
First place.
First place.
Well, we haven't actually explained that to them yet, have we? We haven't got everybody together to discuss that yet.
Is it the biggest fish? Is that our plan?
Biggest fish of the weekend gets something.
Ooh.
Top secret.
Classified.
Done.
So I should go set up for specimens then.
You mean you're not?
I'm just set up to catch right now.
But what?
Now I'm gonna get.
But could it be a
serious.
specimen possibly?
Oh, I want to get down for the release here.
Now I'm gonna.
Almost forgot. We were all talking about it. Yeah. Here we go.
Good work, Nathan.
Hog Squad catching hogs.
Off you go.
Right on, Nathan.
Well done, buddy.
Nice.
Good work, man.
I'm making breakfast.
Every time it's
Nothing?
No. We just all of a sudden was like beep, 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 beep. We're like, oh, so we started running, but.
Well, it was going back and forth
Oh, okay, yeah.
I just saw the running, so I ran.
Oh, we thought. But you know what thought did?
Yeah, he thought he farted, but he himself.
Bingo.
I was gonna yell if it started going.
Yeah, well, we heard, Sean heard it, went, oh, I was like, that's a Sonic. He's like, oh, that's mine.
You would hear me yell.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's been some chaos the last little while. It's now noon. It's noon. Wayne's had 2 fish. Nathan's had a fish. We went running for Sean, but that wasn't a fish. What we've determined, at least with the fish that are happening over on our side here, they're all on this side of a weed edge. So we got a weed bed in front of us, and then there's like this long channel that's open before the next weed bed. So all of yesterday and last night, I had baited up the far weed bed closer towards the next drop off. So 60 to 90 yards. And that's where I was focusing my attention. That was what my game plan was, is to fish kind of singles and little bags out in that weed, because I know the big fish are there. But right now, given the way the wind has been, the weeds have been taking out our lines, we're having all these issues. The lines are holding better if I bring them in close and fish in that line, just as Dave is, just as Wayne is, just as Nathan is. As it stands right now, I'm the only one on this side to have not had a run. Now, with more fish coming to the left of us, that's a good sign, but I pretty much just put boilies out and then a few spalms of Dave's corn and peanut mix. So I'm knocking up a spod mix right now. Boilies, pellets, some oats just to give it a little bit of fleck and brightness on the bottom. I'm going to add 2 cans of sweet corn, and hopefully I can spod this whole, I don't know, 3 kilos worth of bait right along where my 3 rods are fishing in that that channel between the weeds. I don't care if I get a little fish. I would love a big one, but we're here to socialize, have fun, share ideas, as I keep saying. But if I can get 1 fish, don't care what what size it is, that'll be an accomplishment given our conditions and what's going on. So yeah, stuff's happening. Just hitting the afternoon of the first, well, the only full day we have here, and some fish come out. I'm excited. It's exciting. This has been a great time. We're having a blast. Now I just want to try and catch a fish. I'm going to finish what I'm doing here now that the good hearty breakfast is out of the way, which is when all that activity happened, while we were eating. It took me, I think it took me over an hour to finish my breakfast because we had to keep running and go and do that.
Hi, Dave.
It's okay, I was done talking anyways. So we're all just redoing rods, eating, getting things situated. Another boat's coming through, and Wayne just had his line peel off.
With another.
Nathan's filming the boat.
That's gotta be a barbecue.
Nice though, look at this palm. Ease up.
Of course it's raining. Yeah. Hurry up, Wayne.
If you see that boat disappear, we know we're in trouble.
Yeah, there we go.
Far rod, yeah.
How can you see it back from here?
What?
How can you see it back from here?
Wayne, sir, that looks treacherous.
Well, he lives for danger. Actually, I think it's his first name. Wanger Smith. Just lift the pod.
Just lift the whole pod.
That is the first time I've ever seen anything like that done.
This is epic right here.
This
epic
is insane.
footage, lads. Epic footage. Let's see a nice, beautiful fish now.
Watch your neck, Dave.
Didn't like the look of you, man.
He just realized he's hooked. That looks bigger.
That's incredible.
That was epic right there.
I just grabbed the whole pod.
Oh, it is pissing down.
I love the colors of these guys.
Oh, Wayne, you're in here. Oh, I was gonna say you're in your other rod, but you're all right now.
A little bit bigger of a fish.
Go on, man.
Yeah,
Get
it.
Oh, I saw that one.
What are they throwing in here that we're not? Cream seed.
F-bomb. Lots and lots of F-bombs.
Yeah, man.
Top notch. Nice net job, Dave.
Thanks, guys.
Wait, what was it you were saying about when the rain
This
comes?
is fun.
The fish come?
Beauty.
That's it, eh?
Well done, guys.
Another one in the net.
That's a bigger fish. Definitely.
It's at least 11.
Yeah. Start.
Beautiful fish. Beautiful, beautiful fish.
Look at that big patch right there.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous, man. That is beautiful. Yeah.
Go on, Wayne.
Definitely, definitely put up a little scratch there.
Nice work on the pod, Nathan, I have to say.
That was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I've yet to see that happen.
That was more for my benefit than yours.
What do we got? What do we got?
Nicely done.
Fish of the trip! Fish of the trip.
Here for this muddy spot.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do a quick video like this, and then you want to do
I
this
just-
Logan CCS after?
Yeah, just want to get a quick look at it first.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the
That
scales.
is a gorgeous fish.
Yeah, it really is.
Bar gold. Wow. Nice mottled pattern.
Look at that guy.
Love it.
Absolutely gorgeous. Well done.
That
Nice.
is a cracking fish, bud.
Okay, if you guys wouldn't mind.
Yep.
He just wants more camera attention.
There you go, buddy. See ya.
The cream seed.
Thank you, gentlemen. Another banger.
Well done, lads. Well done, everybody. Great teamwork.
Thank you all for joining us here. This is a big deal to me. I've been wanting to do this YouTube social match or social, whatever you want to call it, bloggers match with Canadian YouTubers for years. Sadly, it took years to get this many really going and active. And I think the ones that we've got here have made a great group. It's a great group that we all get along with, even though some of us have just met for the first time. But it's to be able to get this group together and get to a place where we have a chance at fish. We can all share ideas, have fun, be social, watch the umbrellas just fold up with the wind. I can't express my thanks enough for all of you being here and being a part of this and being willing to share ideas and try this out and see how this is going to go. And I'm happy to say we've already come up with a location for next year. I had a beep. Haven't had a beep in a while. Yeah, we've got a location picked for next year. Unfortunately, Paul from Team Carp couldn't be here this year. Galen from ONT Carping couldn't be here. They will be there next year. Okay, so we're going to get a bunch of people together. This group, a couple more, make it even more exciting on a different venue, whole new set of challenges, probably the same weather. Just be ready. As a thank you and kind of a way to come together that we were all part of this. Once we had it decided what channels were going to be here, I got you guys a gift. Oh, okay. And I'm really, really happy with how they turned out. So I'm going to call your respective channel up and you can get your thing. Just so you know, everybody gets a 2021 YouTube Blogger Social commemorative mug for this year.
Ooh, cool. That is awesome.
Beauty. Thank you. I got one for each channel. What happened, Dave?
Rain.
It's all good.
It's getting moist out.
Yeah, a little bit. Wayne was kind enough to design the image, put it together. I think it's a beautiful little mug. It's just a little token for us as a reminder that we were all here together, and just a carpy little mug to have on the bank. Hopefully next year we can do something else that will go with this, maybe a spoon, something. Nathan from Improved Carp Angling. There, you can wrap it back up.
Wow. Beautiful.
Sean, you're filming, so Alicia, if you want to come up for Carping with the Martins.
Yay!
Woo! Just so you know, you do not have to let him use it.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
Very nice.
Nice. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Will from Will Machette.
Yay! Thanks, John. We appreciate that. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, we'll see.
They are all
Very
the same,
nice.
guys.
Very nice. Sippy, sippy. Thanks, John.
That was the other one.
He's got a double header going on right now.
Well, I'm locked up. They might just be pulling my pod over. Andrew from Actually Andrew Fishing.
Yay! Thank you very much, and thanks everyone for the invite. Much appreciated.
Mr. Smith from the Canadian Carp Society.
Thank you, sir.
How to be Smitty!
Smitty!
Big Davy P from Monster Carp Tackle.
Davy Davy!
Thanks, guys.
So, again,
No comfort, John.
Where's John from Angler's Wild?
again, I can't thank you all enough for being here and helping to bring this together. I hope we all have some great footage to show.
Absolutely.
It's been tremendous fun. I have had so much fun here, even though we've been locked in our babies for like 14 hours for the most part. We're all soaking wet.
Yeah.
But it's been a great time, and yes, thank you so much for being here and being part of this. And I'm really already looking forward to next year.
Absolutely.
Thanks,
Whole new set of challenges for you guys.
Nice one.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Right away. Oh,
I got horrible pineapple.
Cheers.
We got fire starter. Hey.
I think there was a bit of beer spilled with those runnings.
I'll give you credit, man. You can move.
Not bad for an old timer.
Absolutely.
Not that big. Whatever it is. Coming in like a sack of shit.
Is it a fish? Maybe.
I don't know. I spilled my beer.
I caught his.
He's fast.
What? He dumped it. It fell. Where was yours?
I dropped it at my bivvy when I grabbed the camera.
Oh, what's going on there?
It come off.
Oh.
That was definitely a run though.
Yeah, you
Got
coughed off, I
over here
think.
now.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, mine are actually holding still.
Yeah, it's nice and calm.
That's unfortunate.
Thanks for the exercise, Wayne.
I saved a mouthful.
That was definitely a fish, I think.
Yeah, that was definitely a run.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, it was peeling off when I got to the
Yeah.
road.
Well, the good news is they're back into the feed again.
Back here. Past Nathan.
In his nice clothes.
Yeah. Oh, there I go.
Tex Mix 2021.
Absolutely.
Let's calm down. I'm loosening the drag off a bit. I need to pee.
Bent the whole time going.
And that was with the... You had some forceps handy, didn't you? Sorry, I can't get this choddy out. That is buried. Okay, where was that ledge, Sean?
I was right here underneath, right?
I think it's going through a hole in the net.
Yeah, it is. Oh, you do got a hole.
That's not big enough for him.
No concern. That's a quality fish.
Whoa!
Power.
Kissy.
Didn't I say to you it wasn't that big, but then you took that run.
That was a solid run, man.
Hug a carp.
Shit out of you, too.
Hug a carp.
That's what you get. You hooked me.
Well
Team
done,
Savage!
That's big.
Wow.
Nice fish, brother.
That's a heavy fish.
That's beautiful. That's solid. That's just pure
That's
muscle.
solid. That's
Pure
St.
muscle,
Lawrence
man.
beast. Look at the tail.
Absolutely.
What are you saying, John? 18, 19? You think it'll go 20?
It's gonna be borderline 20 there, yeah.
I think it's gonna break 20. I think we're only looking maybe 21.
Yeah.
21 and a half.
I'm gonna
Look
give
at the
that
colors. Look at the belly.
24.
The belly's orange.
Oh, I think that's too much.
I think
20 pounds, 4 ounces.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Not 24.
Yeah, 20 pound for it.
Yes.
Gorgeous
okay.
fish.
Wayne, if you would please, you call the weight because I don't know how to read these scales.
22 pounds, 8 ounces.
Wow.
Wow.
Yes, more than we thought.
Yeah, that's solid
Thank you,
fish.
sir.
Solid fish. Solid fish,
Well
bud.
done, John.
22.4.
Yeah.
I sure hope the officials for the SSF are going to write that down.
Well, we weren't here, right? What do we know?
Fair.
Well, apparently you know how to catch carp.
That's a beauty.
Look at that.
Well
thing.
done, John.
Yeah, beauty.
That's a gorgeous.
That.
How wide is it across the shoulders? Can I just squeeze? I'm just squeezing
Yeah,
across
yeah,
here.
look at that.
That's gorgeous.
Oh yeah. Okay. There's the weight.
That's a gorgeous fish.
Well done.
Look at the wrist of the tail.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing.
Stunning, man. Well done, buddy. Well done. Well, boys, hopefully we're in for a good night if the big girls are into play
That's
now.
on the choddy.
On the shod. Well done, John.
That's the one that was out in the weeds over those boilies.
Absolutely.
Listen, I can't lay down here much longer,
I'm
man.
sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
There you go.
Put the tail up a bit.
Yeah. Beauty fish.
Oh, like this.
Smile.
Where's the meat hooks, John? Get the meat
Oh,
hooks
hang
in
on.
there.
Meat hook Monday.
Yeah, meat hook Monday. Right on.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Well done.
Well done, buddy.
That's awesome, man.
Whew, that was a liner.
Well
Just
done.
gone.
Yeah.
Proper run.
One tone. Oh,
Who's
there's
beeping?
that fucking GoPro again. GoPro turning off.
Okay, let's get
God
this back
damn
in.
it, can they not change
They should make a different tone for
Yeah.
carp anglers when using GoPros. Beep, 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 beep. What? Here, John, stop for a second. Someone lift up his hood so I can get CCS. Nice. Just jumped out of the way. There you go. All right, I want to get back. Look at me, John. What do you want to say?
Society's all about.
Bye, buddy.
Catching fish and sharing good time. Thank you. You're dead. I was just going to say, you were just adjusting that.
Yeah, I just stuck it on the line and I went. Who invited her?
Ooh, frisky. I hope this is showing up and that the lenses aren't all like smashed.
Who's the waders
I don't know how to work this motherfucker.
Wow.
Oh, sorry, you're recording. I'm sorry. This is my husband's job.
I got water all over the lens, but I can't. Thank you.
I don't even know how to turn
Okay, yeah. No, that's the video camera. Okay, the little
Isn't
video
that
camera.
what I want?
Yep. No, you want to record. There you go.
What am I recording?
The guy with the fish. Yeah, but you're part of the channel, so you got to do it too.
He's like, I'm baiting. You need to put the camera.
Where's it going? How did it get over there?
Run up, dude. Run up.
You got your net in the air there, Dave?
It's a big one.
It's not. It's just really active. Nice.
Yes, Nathan.
That one looks like it's nice.
Little scales on the side there.
Just 2 seconds.
It's got little bunch of like triangles on the side of them.
Okay, so now this battery's about to die. That should be good. Yeah, you good?
I don't know, is it?
I can't see because I got rain on this side. That's better, thank you. Dave had it out in the rain.
I need to record now?
Yeah, so you're gonna turn it on again?
Yeah.
Hit your button again?
Am I recording?
Now it is. Oh, that's it. Look at the chestnut color on that back.
Beautiful fish.
It's kind of thick for a stumpy one, eh?
That's a very stocky fish. I was just about to say the same thing. The shoulders on it.
Nathan was number 2 for the day.
Beautiful.
Hog squad. Pardon me. Beautiful. Look at that.
Well
Yes,
done,
Nathan.
Good job, Nathan. Do I need to record the weight?
You don't have to. No. You got the fish. Basically, that's all you really needed. You're doing good at this. It's okay.
Can I have one?
Can you have one?
Just one.
Nobody's stopping you.
Apparently.
Yeah, I had it on the back of my jacket here, and as I reached up, it was 12, 13? 15.5.
Nice.
Wow.
It doesn't look it, does
Not
it?
at all.
No, that looks like a 12, 13. That did not look anywhere near. But like, I was off again 2 pounds in the same.
So what are you at now? That's 2?
Yep.
So you're at 26,
26? No. Yeah, 26.
and you're at what?
22.4.
Because your other one's 10.
But we're only doing the biggest fish for this thing. It's the SSF that it's.
Yeah. Every fish, I've been under by 2 pounds. That's how muscular these fish are.
It's also how wrong you are.
Well, it's also how wrong I am, but it doesn't look like it's 15. It looks 12, 13, but that's wild.
You don't have to, but you can.
Oh, is my husband gonna want it?
All right.
Wait, I gotta turn this on. Again, this is my husband's job.
Put your switch left. There you go.
Bye.
Nice one, Nathan.
See you again.
Well done. Excellent, sir. Got no lights, no nothing. Alicia's in. Wow, look at how calm it is over here now. Oh, I hope we can see this. Yes, Alicia.
Oh my god. I almost choked on the hot dog on the sprint, man.
I'm trying to cook my sausages and I just heard a screech. I'm like, what happened? What happened?
You want to hold mine and I'll get a light, or no? Or do you think it'll be all over by the time I get back?
It might be over by the time you get back, but I can hold it if you want it, Dave.
That's okay.
We'll need lights
Did it spit the hook?
at some point.
Nope. Is he there? Yeah. Well, he's just swimming right at you.
Nope. Always swimming right out.
And it's coming right for us.
We have to kill them so they won't kill us.
Straight ahead.
We have to kill them so they won't die.
I'm going to get on the inside of you.
Yes, look at this. Look at how peaceful it is over here now.
Where are you right now?
Going right.
I don't have a headlamp.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
It's right here.
Coming right for us.
To your left, to your left.
Right there.
You got it. Yep.
Yes!
Yes!
Yes,
In the
Alicia.
basket.
Welcome to St. Lawrence Carping, baby.
There's some more editing now.
Well done, Alicia. Well done.
It's gonna be all cut up.
Good job.
Okay, do we know how fucking big it is?
He's just
Wow.
excited I caught a fish.
Yeah.
That was like 0.
Okay, do we have lights for a map?
No.
Where's our scale?
We need headlamps.
What's up in my bag?
Can you take
Oh
this?
my
I have to go
God.
get
Yeah,
our
yeah,
scale.
absolutely.
Sean, good work, man.
Did you hear
Good
me
net,
yell?
man, in the dark.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do have your help.
What are you thinking,
Nice
Sean?
mid double. Looks like a mid double.
Oh, you got the rod?
I got it, buddy. What are you doing with your head?
I can't
Getting
see
it, just holding the net up.
where his
Oh.
scale is.
I'll go grab them.
Bottom lip.
Oh, there's one.
I guess
Very
this
nice.
means that Andrew has a chance now.
It does.
Because they must be moving in here.
Yeah, it moved around the point.
That's exciting. 'Cause look at how flat it is in here.
Yeah, dead still. That's a nice fish.
Good work, Sean.
Whoa.
Hi.
It's gonna flip. You want to hold it up, Alicia, while he's zeroing the sling?
There's Alicia's fish.
Nice.
The no blank streak continues.
Oh, oh, oh.
Uh-oh. Yeah, back up
Look at the mouth on that fish.
Good control, Alicia. Well done. Busy customer. A lot of light. Feels like it's being abducted by aliens.
Jesus, Dave. I'm gonna go get a light. Here's 10 lanterns.
Look at that.
Nice.
Well done, Alicia. Well done.
Well done indeed.
First
Look
St.
at
Lawrence
that.
carp, baby.
Woo!
Beautiful. Absolutely.
Okay, you ready, Sean?
Just gonna zero it.
And I'm on the board.
Zeroed. Here, hold them up.
I think we're looking at probably,
I'm right down in the center.
what's the guess, is 12?
I say 12 or 13.
Yep. Scale. Nope.
$14 and a
Say
half.
14 and a half.
I'd say.
Nice.
Nice.
Well done.
Well done.
Get in.
Beauty.
Yes.
Cheers,
Carpet
let her
with the
go.
Martins on the board.
Let her go. Him, her, whatever.
I just realized that my receiver's in my bibby, and I'm way over here.
All three are going right now.
Oh.
Yep.
And you're eating
Yeah.
Get the sun take. That's a beautiful meal.
some salads.
Where'd my hot dog go, man?
I was cooking and I shut the stove off, so I got to get back to doing that.
No, I threw it
What do
right
you
on
got
my
there? You got
bait
pasta
bucket.
and salad and
Probably all
everything?
gross. I'm still gonna
Nice.
eat it. Oh, it's all mushy. Yummy. Let's get rid of that.
Eat it, Sean. Eat it.
Oh,
Put it in your mouth.
look at that carpy juice that's pouring out of that. Mm. Love it.
Good.
I literally 10 minutes ago.
Okay, let's go and check on that clip.
Well done, Alicia.
And chowder.
Well, it is 10 after 7. It's dark out now, and the rain has started again. We really haven't gotten much of a break from the rain at all. I think everybody's trying to tuck into some food at this point now. Of course, obviously it was exciting that Alicia just got that beautiful fish while she was trying to eat. So she was more worried about trying to find her hot dog so she could eat than worry about playing that fish. But that's great. That's the first carp to have come out of the bay, and we all were watching the wind the whole time so far, thinking, why aren't they there? Why aren't they there? All the bait they put out yesterday was eaten last night. They didn't get any fish. Over there now it's completely flat calm. The wind is coming from the left instead of from the right, so now my lines are not getting wiped out the way they were. It's, you know, yeah, the majority of fish have come over to my left. For Wayne and Nathan, Dave had the one last night. I've now had the one fish. It's the only bite I've had. But to see one that's come from over there in the bay, that's exciting. Because I would think that they're going to get a lot more through the night. Honestly, I'm really hopeful that Andrew will get a fish. I'm really hopeful that Sean will get a fish. Cooking sausages. I think the night is going to be very active over there. I have a feeling that through the night, if it slows over here and I don't get anything, I'm fine with that. But if I'm sleeping, I'm not going to hear what's going on over there at all. So, just noticed at the back of my bivvy, the screen looks a little bit wet. I have to figure out why that is. But anywho, yeah, I'm going to tuck into some food. Just giving a little update. It could be an interesting night and an interesting morning. The rain's not supposed to let up, but at least the wind shifted and made it a little bit better. So, good times. Really, really good times. I'm going to eat now.
You got one in? Yep. Where's your net, bud? Where's your net? Over here.
Right there, right there.
Oh my God. Where are you right now?
Dave's in!
Ah, no.
Can't see anything.
I heard a faint beep.
That was a weird bite, eh, Dave?
I think he locked up.
Mine was locked up at one point. Well, you can go out quite a ways.
No, Rod.
Oh shit, there goes the umbrella. Oh, there, he come loose, didn't he?
There, yeah.
Careful, Sean. Yes!
Watch this line here. Get in, buddy.
Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. This guy's a train wreck.
How did you choose that one?
Yeah, well done.
Well, wait till you see the other specimen.
Oh my God.
Oh boy. Wait till you see the other
Now, would
eyeball.
that have been because he swam into the rocks, or
No,
like...
no. He doesn't have a tail, or fins, or an eyeball.
No.
Oh my.
This is quite the specimen.
He's
What are you going to call
fugly.
this one, Dave?
He's fugly.
Oh, he's
Wow.
missing his stomach and stuff. Too.
Oh my goodness, look at his face.
All right, he's going right back. He's
Well, we need the weight, though.
No, we don't.
Oh my
need a
goodness,
weight.
look
No,
at him.
that's rough.
I can
Is it?
I can upgrade him.
Do we have anything
Jesus.
for healing?
Nice. What happened to
Yeah,
this
we
fish?
need a whole bottle
Right?
for this fish.
Oh.
Yeah, you wouldn't need propolis. You'd need a fucking medikit.
He needs to get back in the water. Is what he needs.
Wow.
That's insane.
I've never seen a fish with that much damage done before.
Even these orange
Hold on.
spots.
It's a good-sized fish, too.
Fin here too.
What the hell's going on? Yeah, he's missing. No, he's got both eyes.
Okay. Well, I feel a little bit better.
What
He's
the f attacked him?
to him?
I think he's got problems.
He's got
I don't want to get too technical, but
You don't want to get a weight on this?
Fin rot, maybe?
No.
Fin rot, maybe?
That's not good.
Oof. That's unfortunate.
He's sick.
Yeah.
Let's get him in here and get him back in.
Okay, update time. Still raining. Still really crappy out. So at 8:30, you know, not long after Alicia's fish, came in, had a bite to eat, and a little bit more socializing with the guys. I think I had another beer, as you do. And then, yeah, about 8:30 I came into the bivvy. It was pretty straightforward. I just turned off the light, got in the blanket, and yeah, promptly got warm and fell asleep. Like, fast. Warm, fell asleep. It is now 10:30, and I just put back a 13.5 pounder. The right hand rod, so my Chotty again, same rig, just started ripping, and instinct, as I do, as soon as I hear alarm, I don't think, my brain doesn't function enough to tell me you need to do certain actions to continue to function properly. I just, out the door. Didn't grab my headlamp, didn't turn on a light, didn't look where I was going. I shot out straight and cut right through all the tall grass as a direct line to my rods, and I forgot there's a little drop there, and I kind of stumbled on that and ended up with myself into a little tree that's just to the left, and it was quite a little bit of a tumble. I didn't go down, but I stumbled a lot, and Wayne checked with me if I was okay, and that's when I kind of woke up and realized I was moving. I just, yep, and I ran down to the rod, but the bobbins were off of the right hand and the left hand and the middle rod. Both were lit up. I didn't know when I got down there which one had the fish. So, seeing as I was standing on the right, I picked up the right hand rod first, the Chotty, started cranking that in, and it felt like I just had weeds. And then I could feel that it had taken out the middle rod as well. That line was slack and beeping, and then all of a sudden the fish just took off, and it was a scrap. It went under or over my middle rod, wiped it out. Then it shot across under my left hand rod and got into both of Dave's lines. And at that point, that was when the first bit of help actually came down. Sean, who's way down there, somehow heard the yelling, came running over, stumbled through the brush as I did, got on the net, got the fish in the net, and boom, fish was in. Wayne came out, helped me untangle the lines, so that was sorted. He's just putting a rod out now. That I could hear that alarm going. So Wayne helped me untangle everything. He made sure Dave's lines were good. We went and weighed that fish for the SSF, since we're also competing in that. So that's another one for Team Savage. And then after that, we let the fish go. No cameras were out. If I didn't think enough to have a headlamp on, I'm not going to think enough to get a camera going. It's dark, it's wet, it's late. So, giving you the update. Sorry. Wayne took a couple photos, so I should have a photo to put up of that fish. So I put the Chotty back out. The right hand rod is back out with a chod. It's dark and it's wet and it's misty. I'm hoping I cast it out to the distance that I've been fishing. I've been fishing just past the baited area in the weeds with that Chotty. That's where both of my fish have come from. That's where I put all those boilies yesterday. That's back out there, hopefully as far as I have been fishing it. If not, worst case scenario, it's at least on the bait. So I'm happy with that. The left hand rod with I put that one out with lupini beans, has done nothing so far. Not even an indication on that left hand rod. And and I'm really banking on that one getting me a fish, because Kevin swears by those things. I've seen him catch big fish with those, and it's a nice oily natural bean, so with the particles and boilies we've put out, that should pick up a fish. The middle rod, the one that I've been using with the hinge stiff rig and the pink pop-up that I put out when we got here, that was one of the first ones that went out. I've redone that every time I've redone the other rods. It has not had any action at all. So I pulled that for the night. So I'm going to fish 2 rods for the night. I just want to minimize the tangles. So yeah, fish number 2 for me. Very exciting. A little bit of mud, you know, wet feet, but once they're in a warm blanket, that you don't notice. I've got 1 pair of dry socks and a nice pair of dry shoes for the drive home tomorrow, but I don't want to dig them out while it's pouring. I want to save them for the drive. So 2 rods back out. I'm going to tuck back into bed, and maybe another one will come through the night. If not, I'll update you on everything in the morning. And yeah, we have till 2 p.m. tomorrow to be off the site, so still plenty of time to get more fish. Who knows? Maybe some real big ones will come down in the bay to the other guys down there. Man, this has been fun. So much fun. Just another quick update. Right now it is 1:45 in the morning. Unfortunately, Dave just lost a good fish. Heard a couple of beeps on mine, so it made me get up kind of out of bed, kind of at the ready. I think 2 or 3 beeps on my left-hand rod. So I sat up. I was kind of ready to grab the headlamp, grab the jacket, and then Dave's just melted off, and it was his left-hand rod actually. Just peeled off, and he was down there before I was, and I was ready with the net, and he played it in for, I don't know, a while. It seemed like he brought it probably halfway in, and it definitely was giving him some trouble. You know, good fight. It just turned and came off. That sucks. 'Cause I'd like to see him pull out a big fish. So he's just redone that rod. Ooh, bugs. Get out of here, bugs. Yeah, that bug's dead. He's just redone that. I had a couple more beeps on my left-hand rod. That's the one with the lupinis. Nothing was really happening. I tightened it back up. The wind, you know, the first stretch of this, it was coming from our right, slamming into us, wiping out all the lines with the weeds. Then today it just spontaneously shifted, and then it was coming from the left. It was like an hour after that happened, I had my 22-pounder. And it stayed going that way for quite a while. And then right around the time that I had my second fish, it's now pretty much coming straight at us from across from the States there. So it's almost a perfectly south wind right now. So the lines aren't getting wiped out, they're holding their position. I've actually loosened the drag off on the left-hand rod to make it a little bit better if I do get a take. Not as paranoid that it's going to pull the pod over. The right-hand rod, the Chatty, is still a little bit tighter, but there's some give in that, right? If a fish picks that up and picks up the lead, I'm more likely going to get a drop back, just because it's going to move the beads, and that'll give me enough time to get down there. It can still take line if it needs it. It's just, it is a tighter clutch. Yeah. Stuff still happening. But tomorrow's going to be wet, and it's going to be a busy morning packing and organizing all this stuff while the lines are still out. Loading up the gear, wet, always a pain in the butt, but I'm going to get all this organized in the morning and set an alarm, I think, for 5:30 and kind of just be up and ready to watch the sunrise, get a coffee going. So I'm going to try and get 4 hours sleep with 2 lines in and a perfect wind and fish active. We'll see how this goes. Morning. So I tried to give you some updates through the night last night. It seemed like there was a bit happening. I think we showed you that Wayne had lost a good fish, unfortunately. Then I had a 13-pounder that I almost broke my neck running into a tree. I'm definitely feeling that in my left leg, the way I dropped through the rocks there. So the adrenaline took care of the pain for a while, but feeling it now. Dave lost a really good fish, unfortunately. I think I touched on that. Then, okay, there was another occurrence after that at 2 o'clock in the morning. I had some indication on my left-hand rod. Just a couple beeps here and there, but it doesn't seem like anything was happening. Then more beeps, then a few more beeps, and then it started going a little quicker. So I came down to check it out, and it seemed like there was a fish on it. So set into it, cranked my rod in, and got about halfway and realized that there was definitely a lot of weeds. Cut it up, the weeds, and noticed that Dave's line had gone slack. Thought that was kind of weird. As I pulled all the weeds apart, I realized that I had Dave's line. So I undid that, got that free, but then heard movement on my right-hand rod. So my choddy started to actually take some line off the reel. My rod was in, so I set into that, started pulling that, and then it got stuck. And then I looked at Dave's rod, and the alarm wasn't going, but there was line coming off the spool. So with my choddy stuck, I picked up his rod, and carp beached itself right in front of me. This was not here a second ago. That was not here a second ago. What are you doing? I literally just walked down here, walked past. I didn't see him. I'll have to look back on the footage when I walk by the rods to see if he was there, but I didn't notice him. The way his one side looked like he was rubbing on the rocks for a bit there. That was weird. I don't know what to say about that. Anywho. Oh, I just saw a fish jump out in front of where Nathan had his rods. Looks like he's pulled them all in last night. So yeah, I'm pulling Dave's line in to try and take up whatever slack I pulled in with my left-hand rod. My choddy's stuck, and now I can hear it bouncing. So whatever Dave's got going on his rod is tied into my right-hand rod. eventually it came unstuck and I pulled it in, and there was a little 4-pound carp on Dave's line that had gone through my left-hand rod, around my right-hand rod. So I was able to get it in the net, and I had to go get Dave to come down and help me untangle everything, and we got the fish back and he took off really well. Yeah, I figure 4 pounds, it was maybe half the size of the one I just pushed back out into the water there. Yeah, it wasn't even that big, and it was a nice fish, really clean looking fish, but smaller for sure. That was just bizarre. So yeah, here we are, the final morning. It's like just after 7. Just talking on our little Facebook chat group for this trip. Sounds like Andrew had nothing over in his end. Will did not have lines out. He needed to get some sleep. Sean and Alicia, no word from them yet. Hoping they had something, but we don't know. Mr. Smith, looks like one of his rods is out. I could have swore when I was down here at 3, he still had 3 rods out. So he may have had something through the night. With all the rain, it was hard to hear. So at like 2:45, I pulled my last line out and just focused on trying to get some sleep for today with the long drive, 6-hour drive home today. But what an amazing spot. An amazing river. Really, could we have asked for anything better for a YouTubers match? A great social with all of us getting together and sharing ideas. Again, I keep harping on it, but such a fantastic way to spend a few days with people. I'm going to bomb this one out. Blue Petey's, I'm going to give them another chance to catch. The pike pop-up did nothing for me on the hinge stiff. Both my fish came to the chatty, so I'm going to put this lupini bean one out. I'm going to see if I can fix my chatty, get a second rod out, and make a coffee before I start the arduous task of packing up my bivvy. I gotta clean all that crap. Oh, there is a mobilized person over on the bank there. What's funny is, from this angle I can't tell who it is, but I think it's Will. Mr. Martin's up and brushing his beard.
Jumping everywhere.
Oh, I just saw another one just a splash out there.
It's an insane morning. Maybe the whole pod's on the feed now.
They're on the bait, yeah. Dave just had an indication a few minutes ago. That's why I came down here. Yeah. He had to go make a poopy.
Well, I've seen all the signs I need to see.
Yeah, I'm gonna get. I think I'm gonna get my right-hand rod out, and then I'm gonna get a coffee before I put it in bait. Morning, Dave.
Good morning.
So what happened after that tangle up we had?
Should I face the other way?
No.
I just didn't know if the audio would...
You're fine.
Okay. So yeah, unfortunately, like, I got one short little indication on my right rod last night, and I just didn't think anything of it with all the weeds and everything that were happening last night, but apparently it managed to swim through all of John's rods, and as he was trying to figure out why the heck all his rods were giving off indications, and then I guess he heard the drag going on my right rod and went over and brought that fish in. But I got both the rods rebaited after that and got them back out, and I took 2 more fish. I think they both came off my left rod last night, just little like 10-pound fish roughly. So I don't know what the sizes of the ones you're seeing bosh out or whatever, but the stamp of the fish that were boshing or that I landed, if they're any like the ones that are boshing are that size, then there might be a big pot of little fish here or something, but we're definitely gonna have to rebait and hopefully get into a few more before we gotta pack up.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm gonna get a second rod out and get some coffee, and then let's get some bait out.
Yeah, yeah. Coffee for sure.
Yes, Dave. Yeah? Yeah? As long as it's under 22.4.
Really grading.
You might have... You should be clear of me, actually. Morning, Andrew.
Good morning. How you doing?
Good. You?
Good. You guys had some action last night?
A little bit, yeah.
And this morning?
Yeah. Yeah, we had a little bit of action. Dave had a couple small ones through the night.
Yeah.
Did it just lock up?
Yeah.
Do you think it's still on?
So much weed on my line though.
Come back over here and try and get some different angle. Andrew? Yep. Can you hold this? I'm going to crank mine in so I'm not in the way of Dave.
You don't have waders? Oh yeah, I can that.
Just going to get this out of the way.
Oh, I think he's hung up.
Look at this fish, the way it was pulling.
Look at that big one or something.
Probably. That's where he was fishing.
Yep. Right on that edge.
Well, it's good for Christmas pants, for God's sake. I can't say much, so am I, kind of, but yeah.
What do you think, Dave? Do you think he's still there?
There must be a like holder or two out there.
Or a post office or a garage. Some of them we've been able to pull out, some of them we haven't. It's just well, yeah, actually I do. There are a few. Then there's Galen who lives in the water.
Yeah. I don't want to reef on it.
He could be a long way out.
That was like Wayne's last night.
Yeah.
They ran for like 100 yards. And they just buried it. Oh,
Yeah, he's gone.
Oh, you there?
No.
Thanks. Pop.
Alright, I gotta run back.
Damn.
There's still fish around. We'll get back out there.
Still fish.
We'll get back out there.
Look at it, it's like mad pajama morning.
Absolutely, I love it. You can see everybody's styles and colors. We're behind closed doors usually.
These are definitely not carpet colors.
Oh yeah, the reflective jacket, the bright green.
I went too far out with my bag.
All right, let's all get lines in. We should be fishing.
Absolutely. Right.
So Nathan, talk us through your mindset and how you went about getting that cast and placing your rig, and how was the take?
It was like waking me up.
I was trying to keep it out of your line, Wayne.
Kind of smelled like you should still be.
Got him in the weeds, I think. Came off.
Nice little looking carp.
What a chongo.
Hold it up really far.
No, he had an 18-pounder, that one.
I think that's the smallest of the trip so far, maybe.
No. Dave and I shared a 4-pounder last night.
You guys had to take turns fighting it, eh?
No.
Oh, no, I'm just pissing it.
Oh,
You told me the story.
John's got no head cam on. He's trying to catch it.
Right on, dude.
And nobody would move.
8
but
pounds.
It's pretty.
Yeah, nice little carp.
John's got fish.
He was sound asleep, didn't even move.
You.
Nice. All right.
Oh.
Right. Okay.
Stand in here. Didn't you literally just say, I'm surprised there's no rods going on?
Yes, they did say that. Watch that line behind your foot there, Will.
Yeah.
Beautiful colors on it, man. Dark, gold. Snub nose. Hey, John.
Yay,
Good job,
Nathan!
Good way to start the morning?
Yep. You're really bright green.
I know. You can come rest in your way balance.
Yeah, never know.
Little
Wayne
Willie
just sat there
having his
and
morning
stared.
coffee.
Hey!
See Andrew playing in his car.
In his new cup.
Good stuff.
Oh, is it
What a
in his new
weekend,
cup?
man. What a weekend.
Look at that, I can zoom right in on it. That's the YouTube Bloggers Match 2021 mug.
Oh.
I literally zoomed in on it. Look at that.
Yeah. So
That's a fine mug. That's not the fine mug. Uh-oh. I'm getting indication on mine now.
Well, you can run around the beach if you get one.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm trying to take my cape off.
It's there. It's in the weeds, but it's there. I can feel it come through.
Lines. This one just moved.
Well, I said it last night when I pulled my rods. If you're not fishing with confidence, you're not fishing at all. I said it this morning as well. And today the weeds aren't nearly as bad. I gave my rig is protected properly. I feel a whole lot better. I do not feel good about that rock though. Going on an adventure. Go for it. Is that on the rod though? Maybe, maybe not.
Get out of my water.
I'm trying to get away from these rocks, John. Sorry. I want to walk around with it. Can you go in any further, Andrew? Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Christ, I can't believe how much more windy it is on this side. It's gonna be right in front of you, dude. Yes! Yes!
Do not flop this, do not flop. I'm wanting to. There it is. Thank you very much.
Nice one, Will.
Thank you. Success at last. Little porker. Look at that.
That is a fat fish.
Look at that.
A little belly. That thing's been eating all night.
Yeah.
Legit been eating all night,
Seriously,
man.
Right? Yeah. That is a dense fish.
Same with the angler.
Yeah. Beautiful little fish. My very first St. Lawrence carp. Look at that.
Excellent.
What an incredible set of proportions this fish has.
That's a big boily belly.
Yeah, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Good stuff.
All right, let's get it back.
Well in, Will.
Well,
I guess I do need to update. Oh, Dave's running away now that I put the camera on. So I think the last thing you would have just seen was Will's fish. Nice little chunky one. Just not long before that I had another one on the chod. So all three of my fish have come on the chod rig now out in the weeds where I put all those boilies. And that one I ran too fast and forgot to grab the camera.
Cast right where the bass boat is.
So that I should have some footage to show you of that if Dave shares it with me. He actually got the run and everything. So even though that fish came before Will, I'm going to show you that fish now. yeah, that's 3 fish for me. You've had 4 landed?
1, 2, 3, 4. I've landed 4 and lost 3 or 4.
So we've done well. We all went from, I don't know if we're gonna catch, it's just great to be here, to holy crap, there's fish coming out. So Sean and Andrew have not caught yet. They're the only ones that have not caught. We were really hoping that in the last little bit of time we have, Andrew can get his first St. Lawrence carp. It's kind of a big deal for me that he catches. I really, really want to see him with a fish here. Either way though, it's been a great time. We've all had an absolute blast. Wouldn't you say, Dave?
Yeah, we could have. If it would have been pretty much epic had the rain like let off a little bit, but all in all things considered, it was definitely a success.
Yeah, and it's all thanks to Nathan, who's over there packing all his gear. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have made this happen. Good fish, you know, lots of small fish, but we've had some good fish out. Wayne had that 18 last night that I apparently didn't even know about because he was weighing it when I ran for my rod to get that 13 that I had. Apparently I ran past him weighing the fish and didn't even know it. So, yeah, there's been a couple of really quality fish. It's just a great time. So I just finished my second coffee. I think in about the next 45 minutes I'm going to really start packing up everything in that bomb site in there. Which sucks because those blankets look incredibly inviting and warm right now, and I'd love to curl up, but it's going to take a long time to get packed up and get all the gear sorted, get it all in the van. And then, yeah, I think we have to be out of here by 2, so I think around 1 o'clock we're going to start our mosey on down to Trenton to pick up my son after his weekend at Nana's, and then the 3 of us will head back to Niagara. As much as I want to go home and as much as I would love to see my kid and get home and see my wife, it really does suck that I'm leaving. I absolutely love fishing the St. Lawrence. It's now the 4th time I've fished here. The 4th different spot I've fished, and I have yet to blank on this river. I may be jinxing myself saying that for my next trip, but what a fantastic place to catch carp. Oh, Dave's making adjustments.
Another live take on the camera.
Just had a lemon poppy seed muffin from Andrew. It was amazing.
Someone with waiters needs to come. There he is, man of the hour. You have been selected. Yeah, you can go.
Battery's dead, Andrew. Is that me? Okay.
Yeah, definitely east-southeast today.
What you doing over there?
I thought it was out there further.
That's what I was thinking. Like, what happened there?
Last way. Swap it. Sometimes you get an extra minute out of it.
Lines out. Lines out. Oh.
He's gonna break this thing.
Yep.
That damn GoPro.
I'll take it down for you, man. You deal with it.
Well, it's definitely not an upgrade on my previous, I don't think. But still a nice fish.
Absolutely.
They're definitely on the feed.
Yeah. I'm gonna come another one.
Kind of like a water pistol.
Battery thing.
Little chunker.
Yeah.
The length of a 6-pound fish, the belly of a 12-pound fish.
That's neat.
Yeah.
That's a chunk of it.
Yeah.
Well done, Wayne. They're that small, they're hard to hold, eh?
Yeah. Spermy.
Okay.
Well done.
Nice.
Will and Smith.
Thank you.
Is my breakfast ready yet?
Yeah.
Minor pause.
Hello, hello.
You get enough film?
I think so. Yeah, I think we got enough.
How was your experience overall, would you say?
Well, I would say that I'm happy I was here for the social, and really happy that this morning I managed to get into a fish. I think it was Simon who said it. He says this place will test your patience. He says it would test the patience of the Pope. And last night, about 4 or 5 o'clock, my patience wore thin enough, snapped, and I had to put my rods away. But this morning we all talked about it. We all said that it would be wise for me to at least put the rods back in for first light. So, I mean, didn't quite get there at first light. I was too comfortable, as were you.
Yeah.
Oh!
Shot through the heart.
That's nice. That's a good touch. I like that.
Well,
Yeah.
it wakes you up.
Sure
Right?
does.
This is why we're here. We're here for fun.
Yeah. Well, Christ, if I had known, I would have brought some Nerf guns.
Wayne did, but we didn't get to use them the way we planned.
Oh, okay.
Let's go see how everybody else is doing, Dave.
Great.
Stealth. Is it going?
Yeah.
Change your batteries.
Ready to go?
Overall, what are your thoughts on the weekend? How it went?
I think it was an epic trip. I think the weather was really hard to navigate filming things, and figuring out the wind was a bit of a pain. But for me, specifically, it was great to be able to meet you guys. And yeah, it was an incredible trip.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. We're all happy to have met you, and we're glad you got to join us on this one.
Even though my fish were not the desired species, we learned a lot from you guys and had some good laughs, and made the best with the weather.
Been a few laughs, eh?
Yeah. Just a few. Jesus Christ, what the? Right in the. That's exactly where you're supposed to shoot a deer too. Right behind the front arm. Was not expecting that at all.
That was the idea.
Cheers. But I didn't flinch, I don't think. We're gonna need to play that back.
Gentlemen.
So, overall, your thoughts on the weekend. How did it go for you?
Absolutely fantastic, man. This was a great weekend. This was much needed for everybody, I think, too. Good to meet everybody, put some faces on it. Yeah. Meet Andrew for the first time, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. You guys especially. Awesome.
We're
Top
all-
angling, man.
We're all right.
No, you're alright, guys. I've been around better.
I'm not surprised. But for that.
Oh! I knew something was coming here, man. I knew something was coming.
I brought this and I was like, I haven't used it yet. My whole plan was to just interrupt somebody while they were doing the camera, but it was pouring rain, so I really couldn't get out to anybody.
Fair enough.
That's thinking seriously ahead.
Oh, I
Bring it
bought
down.
this like a month and a half ago. As soon as we knew the trip was happening, I ordered this.
Yeah.
100 darts.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's pretty badass.
No, truly though. It was a great to be
Yeah,
out
it
there,
was.
guys.
It was a blast.
That's the fun. Yeah, it's. This is definitely one to remember. I'm really, really happy with how this weekend went. How much fun we had.
It's gonna be fun watching back the videos too, seeing the different perspectives.
There's only a few more in the group I really got to meet now, so that's about it. Yeah. Starting to knock these all off the bucket list.
Yeah. Kind of sounds bad.
It does sound bad in a way, but whatever. It is what it is. It's early. I'm hungry still. I can't say it's not for a lack of trying this weekend though.
You're right. Yeah.
It's definitely a lot of effort put in.
Yeah, man. Now, top angling on all your guys' part over there. You guys have been busy.
Well, there's still a bit of time left.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm not out yet, bud. Rod is the last thing to come out before I go.
Yeah. We're definitely not going to get Nathan and Wayne because they know about this.
Yeah.
And Nathan was watching me get Will.
You know what would be hilarious? Get some random cameras. Hi, we're just here to interview.
Random campers, eh?
Yeah.
Just knock on the door. Hi, can I borrow a cup of sugar? Bam!
Part 2 is bailing you out of jail.
Alright, but I do want to see how Wayne and Nathan thought of the weekend, so let's go chat with them for a minute.
Absolutely.
Mr. Smith? Oh. What?
Any last words?
Aim below the belt. That was the plan, but he sat down. Give your little ringus thing there.
You can't do that to a man when he's cooking breakfast.
Well, I didn't know you were cooking breakfast. I just saw an opportune moment and I didn't take it.
Oh.
I did get 3 of them though. So while you're cooking, sir,
Yes.
your thoughts on the weekend? How did it go?
Oh, spectacular, man. This is a stunning spot. The group of anglers that we've got here are all outstanding guys and girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been good. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Fishing's been good.
It's been a good time.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to next year already.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, for sure.
Same day?
Earlier. Probably earlier. Yeah. Get some better weather, better opportunities. Nathan,
Yes.
your thoughts on the weekend? Did it come together well?
Yeah, for the most part. The rain was unexpected for it to rain for that long period, but
Yeah.
So I didn't get as much filming as I would have liked on this trip because of the weather, but fish cooperated for the most part. Most anglers caught.
Yeah, it was a good time. Everybody got along. Had some good laughs.
Next year the weather's a bit better.
Yeah, we'll figure out a date for next year. That location. YouTube, Vloggers Social 2022 will happen. We'll get a few more added onto the list.
Still another hour to catch a fish bigger than ours.
Are you leaving in an hour?
Yeah, about an hour or so. Get the long drive home. It's on its way to my rod.
Maybe. Was it the same rod though? It was the same rod. I wouldn't mind one. It's got cake. I'm pointing at the cake, sir. It's got cake. Yeah, it was a good time. And again, thanks for the trip. Because really, without you, it wouldn't happen. Honestly.
Well, we've been talking about it for a long time. Let's book it.
And it happened.
Yeah, everyone showed up for the most part. Just Paul couldn't make it because of his other trip next year.
Galen stayed back just because his wife was expecting, and we don't want to take away from that because that's a bit more important.
Yep.
But they'll be here next year.
Slightly more important.
Slightly more important. Once he knows how many fish we have, he'll regret it. Good stuff, Dave. Thanks, Dave.
Yeah. Yeah.
By the tail?
No,
I thought
Oh, really?
it looked like it had some above the lateral line towards the tail too.
The one glimpse, I thought it was a mirror at first.
Oh, that would have been quite a treat, wouldn't it?
Shoddy again.
You're on them pop-ups.
Have a look-see.
Oh, very neat.
Yeah.
Very
Look
neat.
at that.
That's like a shattered mirror.
It's just the one side.
Yeah. Very
That's
cool.
amazing.
Don.
That is cool. Wow.
Very nice.
It's a little distorted on this side, but it's just that one side. Look at that.
That's
That's incredible.
Beautiful fish, John.
We'll
Very
call
cool.
it the half fully.
Might as well. It's only the one half.
Yeah.
Well done.
And it's even got the line going across
Yeah.
the belly. Yeah, that's cool.
Looks like a mosaic.
Fought really hard too.
Beautiful.
Beauty, John.
Can I trouble someone for a couple photos?
Hey?
Can I trouble you for some photos? I'd like to weigh this one to add it to our SSF if I may.
Absolutely.
Bow, 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 bow.
There's an inside joke there, and I'm not getting it. We got.
What does that look like? 12.2?
12 pounds too.
12.2.
Nice.
Wow, it came out of the water.
Good work, John.
Well done, sir.
Let's get the release.
We call that a mother.
I didn't hear anything. I just heard Sean yelling.
Yeah, it is a quiet hour.
I wasn't expecting that, were you?
Well,
Way out there.
fish right there. Yes.
That counts as mine too?
You can get 1/3 of the weight.
That's it.
Good job.
George, can you are you able to cut my mono by the leader? Yeah. That way you can just strip off of Nathan's then.
And here we have actually Andrew down the runway, sporting the latest in WeatherTech gear, all Carpi green, with the exception of that.
Lifesaver green.
My mom always does.
For when you dump them.
In a hailstorm, that's for sure.
Oh, is that so we can find you if you fall in? Gotcha.
While I'm letting your fish.
Okay, so there is some cleverness there.
Like I do that.
Look at that! Look at that freaking mouth on that thing.
Where's the scales on the seat there? The freaking table.
She's pissed.
I don't want to go in the bag.
She's pissed, mate.
Let me out!
Do. Nope. 17 and a half.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That looked a lot bigger. You had me so worried.
She's
Let's get a look at it, Rain,
solid fish,
real quick, if you don't mind. Hi, Sean.
nobody fart, please.
If you hear a weird gurgle, just
Get that sling out of there. There you
It's a nice fish.
look at the color on that one. Beautiful. That is a gorgeous fish.
That's a cracking chestnut.
Hey.
Look at that.
Hey, don't look so angry.
Grr.
The mouth on it.
Yeah, big old boily hoover.
Yeah. Well done, Wayne.
Thank you.
Leave no trace.
Leave no trace.
Except footage.
Lots and lots of footage.
Where is that evidence?
It doesn't matter how you look at it. But what a fantastic weekend. Like an amazing weekend with some really awesome people. You know, some we met for the first time this weekend, some we've known for a little while. But to fish together, you know, that's always a good way to bond with other anglers, is just to be on the bank with each other and sharing stories and thoughts and just being silly, just having fun. You know what, this went so much better than I thought it would. I had the inkling that it would be a really great time. It exceeded all my expectations. You know, to be able to fish with Nathan and Wayne, Sean and Alicia. Wow. What do you call it when there's a mountain of turkey vultures in front of you?
That might be actual turkeys.
Are they actual turkeys? Gobble gobble.
Just in time for Thanksgiving. If you go fast enough.
Let me see if I can get this. Nope, they're running. Way to interrupt my shot. Yeah, that one, he's angry.
Yeah.
That's the Tom.
Yeah. Watch out for Jerry, he'll get you from the
Oh,
left.
come on, Dave, that was so bad.
No? Are they in season?
I don't think so. I think it's waterfowl season right now. Okay, as I was saying, yeah. To fish with Nathan and Wayne and Dave and Sean and Alicia, Will, and he had Amanda with him, and Andrew. That was just a great time, and sadly one channel didn't produce a carp, but he did produce fish. He didn't blank, so nobody actually blanked except Sean, which is kind of funny. because he was the only one that really didn't care if he caught. Like, we all said it, but we all wanted to catch. But Sean was just one of those genuine people that is just happy to be there with everybody. And by far the most kind net man to just stand there and encourage you. You got this. Yeah, it's you hook it, it's in. You know, only a certain type of person does that, and that was really great. So I really did enjoy my time with everyone, including you, Dave.
Thanks, man.
Even though I'm used to fishing with you, just being out in a place like this with everyone was just amazing. And I could probably spend the whole drive just talking about that and rambling about how great it was, but I think you get the point. It was definitely one for the books. I think I took one photo the entire time of just part of my bivvy with a little bit of the river in the background, but I've got so much footage I don't even know how to start editing this. Filled up 2 cards, burned through 3 batteries. Yeah, so 2 32 gig cards, 3 batteries of just awesomeness. So I hope what you've just watched is exactly what I think it's going to be. Because right now, as we're driving out of here, I feel like I captured one of the most fun sessions that I've ever been part of.
Yeah, I hadn't thought of it like that, but that's, put it in that context, it was.
Yeah, it really was. Especially when we got the Nerf gun out. That was fun. But yeah, we're gonna head on out. Time to go pick up the little guy on our way. Gotta fuel up the van so that we don't run out of gas. And yeah, thanks for watching, and thanks for sharing in the Canadian YouTubers social of 2021. Stay tuned for next year's. It's going to be a blast. We're going to have more YouTubers with us. So until next time, thanks for watching. Should I rear end this guy?
I'm Tiny Batman.
Tiny Batman.
Tiny Batman.
Tiny Batman says get this Batmobile rolling. Daddy wants some fuel and some McDonald's.
I think I fogged the lens or something.
How did you fog the lens talking about Tiny Batman?
Peace out.